What's up, everybody? Guys, we have a killer video. Well, it was just one video, but today the proverbial roof exploded. We're gonna wait for a few people to get in here. Did notifications go out? Did you guys get notifications? We should have a little bit more in here than this. Let's see, there we go. All right, guys. So welcome. Before we get in today's video with a brand new activist, subscribe to Denver Metro Audit. Kids driving down the highway with him, Sweet Tea, and J-Town. All great people. Cop pulls a gun on them. Now, after a normal person has a gun on them, they'd probably stay in the car, but not these activists. These activists get out of the car and own these cops. Before we start this video, I just saw this for the first time. I've heard a lot about it. And I am like, I've never seen such activism in my life. This is the best audit video, activism video I have ever seen. Ever. Bar none, no close seconds.
You guys jumped out of the car on the traffic stop.
Pennsylvania v. Mims, you have no control over the passengers of the vehicle, man. All right? You understand that? That's case law. That's case law. You have no control over these passengers. You're going to pull your gun out on them? That's ridiculous, man. What's wrong with you? Get a sergeant out here now. Get a sergeant out here, Kyle, now. Get a sergeant out here.
Here's your ticket.
Give me a sergeant now. You pull your gun out on us? Unacceptable, man. What's wrong with you?
Contact my office if you want to speak to my
Yo, we're going straight there if you're not going to get a supervisor out here right now. Clown. Pull a gun out on a woman because she gets out of the vehicle. Right. She has a lawful right to do that. Pennsylvania v. Mims, you moron. You're fucked. You're done, buddy. You don't do that. What's wrong with you?
can get back
Just because you're power tripping.
Okay.
You're a power tripping asshole. That's what it is.
I'm not power tripping.
Fuck yeah, you're power tripping. You want to pull your gun out on her?
Get in your car.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't get in? So I get out, get back in? Which one is it?
I don't know what's going on in that car. I can't see through your windows. Do you want me to write a ticket for that?
Now, guys, started with one cop. Okay, what I love about this video is the take zero prisoners attitude, the no fucks given attitude, and he's actually wearing an AFA shirt, which is not even intended. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, normal people run from danger. Real activists run to the danger. And bravery is not defined by what you do after a dangerous moment. Bravery is defined as what you do when facing certain danger. And this video is fucking awesome.
Ticket for that too?
You're a tyrant.
What?
Name and badge. Can I get everyone's name, badge, number, and I'll get in.
You're a tyrant.
And by the way, I want to prove to you that the DMA is walking case law. Okay? So the argument Pennsylvania v. Mims is understood that they can order somebody out of the car. But it's not what is written in the case law. It's what's left out of it. When judges draft case law, they're meticulous in what they want in the case law, right? If it's not in it, it doesn't count. Now, a police officer can ask you to get out of the vehicle, but if before they ask you to get out of the vehicle and you get out, there's nothing in the case law saying they have the legal authority to ask you to get back in. Now, DMA is out on the highway just walking around, just destroying the ever-loving shit out of these scumbag cops. And why can't any one of them get him back in the car? He asked him out. Cop asked him out of the vehicle. Can't order him back in. This is how you take advantage of the law and you serve it to unsuspecting nasty pigs.
What's your name and badge number?
And just so you guys know, the ladies just as badass as the guy. Okay, Sweet Tea killing it. J-Town Press served in the fucking military. She had a gun drawn down on her, and it didn't even phase her.
2030. How do you say it? How you say it? What's his?
Maybach's
Am I
not
going to
case
get
law.
shot if I come out of the car?
Well, right now, before you get out of the
So you prefer, or are you going to shoot me?
I prefer.
Okay, well, I want to.
Just because you're on the highway.
All you people questioning PAV Mims, why do you think the cop said, I'd prefer you to stay in the car? She already got out. He can't order her back in. She's free to fucking move. Once she's out that whip, she's out that whip. This is DMA smoking it. And great job to J-Town Press. And look at Sweet Tea hanging out the car, rig set up. These people are fearless.
Okay, well, I'm going to get out.
Yes, I don't know.
I want your name and badge number.
Let's just go. They can sit on the silver.
What's your name and badge number, sir? 1718. And what's yours, sir?
Let's go. Let's go. Please Ram 130.
Okay.
Let's go, guys.
And I want to speak to his supervisor.
What? You have it all.
Huh?
You have it all.
I want your supervisor. Are you refusing a
Told you guys, go
supervisor?
to my office. You can get my
So
supervisor.
you're not going to give me a supervisor, but you're going to pull a fucking gun on me.
Look at this. And I can break it down to you as simply as this. 3 guns, 5 cops. And look at them fucking scatter. They realize that they fucked up that day. And I will tell you one thing. When a cause is true, and when the purpose of the cause is noble and valiant like this is, good will supersede evil every time. And that's what's happening here. Doesn't matter how many guns, tasers, cuffs, radios, backup these guys have. Every time an asshole shows up, they get more emboldened. It's called civil fucking disobedience. You don't pull a gun on somebody because you're not aware of the fucking law.
Yeah, when you jump out of the car like you did, with the phone in your hand, I don't.
For then.
Right.
He was
That's
waiting.
why. That's
Are you okay with
Yeah,
that?
Pennsylvania v. Mims.
Pennsylvania V-Man. You ready?
Yeah, I was gonna go record his vehicle.
Get back in your car! Get in the fucking truck now!
Pennsylvania v. Mims, you have no authority.
Get in the truck!
Now, this is what's beautiful, right? And it really brings me back. But he's screaming, get the fuck in the truck, and he's pointing a gun. She's screaming back case law. And then she says, so nonchalant, you really gonna fucking shoot me? She's not fazed by it. She was in the trenches, right? These are some badass motherfuckers.
Are you gonna shoot me? Are you gonna shoot me? He's got a gun in right now on me. He's got a gun on him. He's literally got a gun on him.
Get back in the truck now!
Pennsylvania v. Mims, you have no authority.
I don't know what's in that truck. I don't know what you're coming out with.
I have my hands right here. I don't want to get shot. I can't hear you with this.
Step back.
Now, guys, several things that you're about to see. You're about to see old school policing tactics that don't hang in the court today. Angela G, member for 7 months. Much love. Thank you for all that you bring to the table. Thank you. And what you're about to see is about to see it play out. Okay. So you get the one cop show up, and now the other cop's explaining. Soon as backup arrives, like, oh, I had to pull my gun on him because he got out of the car. And the other cop's like, oh, I thought it was. And then the other cop shushes him and goes, no. They got everything on film. Careful. And then watch what he does.
Give me a ticket and he can go.
Oh, okay.
They all jumped out on me.
Oh,
Got put a gun behind me.
okay. I just came like this because I thought we were doing something.
Oh no, you're good.
There.
We might need it.
Okay.
I've been videotaping at all times.
Okay.
Now watch this part right here, guys. You're about to see something that was outlawed almost 20 years ago. Okay. And I want to see if you guys can catch it. So watch carefully and see if you can see what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to pause the video once he gets to the driver's side. And in the comments, I want you guys to tell me what it is I'm thinking you should see.
I want to speak to a super.
Did you guys see it? If you didn't see it, let's run it back. This is very important for you guys to see, to notice, to understand. We're going to slow it down. I want to see if anyone in the comments got it. Yeah, you can watch the video. The whole point is for you to watch a video. Go to Denver Metro Audit to watch a video. Absolutely. Let's watch it again. Let's watch that again. The cops walking. Right there. All right. Now, guys, I'm not sure if you know why police officers do that. They're leaving a fingerprint. So back in the day, what would happen is on a traffic stop, a cop would touch the driver's side taillight to leave his fingerprint. So if anything happened to that police officer, or there was an incident in the traffic stop and the driver sped away, then eventually when they found the vehicle, they could simply dust the back left light for fingerprints to be able to identify the vehicle. And I believe this is out of Chicago where this really became prevalent, but police officers can't do that. They can't touch your vehicle. It was more so to protect the cops that they ruled that they couldn't do that anymore because they kept losing drug convictions. Fruit of the poisonous tree. Once that happens, everything's thrown out. You can't violate someone's Fourth Amendment right. Without a search warrant, you can't touch the vehicle. You saw my video with Bananarana. I wouldn't even let the cop lean on the vehicle. He has no right to touch the vehicle. So that was outlawed. And now that's what that cop's doing. It's all about officer safety is what it is. Because we all know that that's the most important thing in the fucking planet. Everyone go to Denver Metro Audits. This video is banging. Cops pull gun on J-Town. When I looked at it, it was 42 minutes in at 3.7 thousand views. Let's see where it's at now. Now it's 1 hour in with 5,500 views. This video is going to be fucking epic. And I will tell you something right now. That is probably one of the best examples of activism that I have ever seen. And a lot of you folks at home, you say, you know, what's the bar, right? What's the bar from going to a relatively unknown channel to a channel that someone knows to maybe a channel like mine where like everybody knows, a lot of people know, and then to surpass the James Freemans of the world. That's the fucking bar. That is it right there. Okay. The danger. You've already had a cop point a fucking gun at you when he was by himself. Now he's got backup. And in the face of certain danger, when he knows this cop's trigger happy, he gets out of the car and fucking destroys them. Destroys them. So make sure you check out DMA. The reason that we're here today, we haven't even started this video. Oh, DMA, a member for 9 months, long enough to have a baby. Thank you, AFA. Much love, brother. Thank you, man. That was fucking awesome. Awesome. So the reason that we're here, before I saw that video, I just needed to show you guys. Go to Denver Metro Audits. Watch that whole video and make sure you leave a comment. That's the whole reason I'm not showing the whole video is because I want you guys to go watch it. So this video today, guys, is from a channel called Quincy Hurt. Quincy Hurt. It's called Top Flight Security Gets Destroyed by New Auditor. I was tagged in the video, and I'm pretty good at checking out the tags. He says, this is my very first audit, and I think I did very well. Y'all let me know how I did. Hashtag AFA, hashtag DMA, hashtag LIABAT activist, at accountability for all. I learned very well from these 4 pages. So let's see exactly how well this guy learned. And I will tell you this. That these cops, these officers realized real quick that they fucked with the wrong one.
Government Center here off West Washington Street in Indianapolis, Indiana. You here with your boy, Indie Public Audits. We're gonna come in here and check them out real quick. Uh-oh, we got the fire truck coming out. Let's get a view of this real quick. They got a nice little fire station. No, I actually was trying to come see what kind of services they offer here.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
What are you recording for? You know it's no recordings in here?
In the public building?
No.
That's not accurate. But I'm just trying to see what kind
Right
of.
here on the window. It is accurate.
I'm just trying to
It's
see
up
what
to the
kind of
judge.
services.
It's up to the judge if the judge wants you to record or not.
Could you just tell me what kind of services you offer?
Can you stop recording? Or then I have to ask you to leave.
It's a public building, right?
That does not require recording here. It says on the window right there.
It's a public building, right?
It does not require recording here.
That's not true.
Okay, well then it's supposed to be right there, and I asked you to leave. Thank you.
What does it say?
You can go outside and read it. Hello? Recording, televising, broadcasting is right here on their public announcement.
Or in subject areas.
It's prohibited.
In subjected areas.
In this-
Right here, it's okay.
I don't want you recording. It's my law if I don't want you recording.
No, it's
Let's
not.
go, come on.
So once her bullshit excuse doesn't work, okay. Well, I don't want you recording. It's my law. You don't get to record. I don't know who the fuck this woman thinks she is, but she is high. That's for certain.
Come on, step on out.
Can I speak to a supervisor?
I am my supervisor.
I need to speak to a supervisor.
I am my supervisor.
I'm here for a reason. I need to speak to a supervisor.
What supervisor would you like to speak with?
Yours.
I am my supervisor.
I need somebody above you.
No one's above me.
Well, I need to speak to somebody else.
That's interesting, folks. She's her own supervisor, and no one's above her. She's employed by Top Flight Security, and there's a contract through the city of Indianapolis employing her. I did go on the website, and it appears there's just over 2,000 people above her. That's a real number. 2,000 people are. It's not like there's 3 people above her and none are available. There's 2,000 people above this stupid bitch.
I am my supervisor.
Okay, well, I need to speak to somebody else.
I am my supervisor.
I'm not going nowhere. I need to speak to somebody
Okay,
else.
I am my supervisor.
Can you get somebody else?
I am my supervisor. I'm not getting anyone. You can exit out the building.
I'm not. I'm here trying to get questions and you're not answering
Who would
them.
you like to speak with?
I just asked you what kind of services do you guys offer?
Trustee's office and courts here. Who would you like to see? It's no recording here. I don't want to be recorded.
That's not at your
Okay.
will. That's not at your will.
Goodbye.
I
Goodbye.
don't have to leave.
Goodbye.
I don't have to leave, man.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Okay, I asked you to leave once.
That's fine. I'm in a public
You're
building.
not in a public building, and I don't want to be
Yes, I
recorded.
am.
Goodbye.
I am in a public building. You already stated that.
Goodbye.
So if you can get somebody that I can speak with, that'll be
I'm not getting
fine.
anybody to speak with. I don't have I am my boss.
You're not the only person here, though.
I am my boss.
Okay, well, I could just stay here and
So
record
who
you
would
then.
like to speak with?
I told you go get somebody. You don't want to do that.
Anyone.
Exactly. So why you asking me?
I asked you to leave right now.
Why you asking me who to speak with if you're not going to get somebody for me?
Okay, you heard what I said.
I got questions I need answered.
Goodbye. And
I'm
it's no
in a-
recording here.
In certain areas.
And this
We
is
just
the
read
area.
it. No, it's not.
And this is the area.
This is a lobby.
This is the area. I don't want to
This
be
is a
recorded.
lobby.
It's my right
This
if I
is-
don't want to be.
This is what I think is the most comical part of the entire video. He's like really calm, which is good for him. And he's coming at her. What's up, Wolfie? He's coming at her with facts. And she's just like, this is an area. This is the lobby. This is the building. What? No, we fucking understand that. We understand what a fucking building is. Welcome, everyone. Please hit the like button on the way in. Of course, super chats are welcome. We'll read them at the end. And our pay links are posted at the top. Appreciate y'all. It really is. I hate when government agencies employ places like Allied Security, Top Flight Security. I saw Allied Security in front of me on camera walk out of the place where they were contracted by the city, walk onto a public sidewalk, and then kick a homeless man. This is like real shit. And he's like, okay, well, there's no law backing up what you say. And she's like, you are in an area. You are in a building. You are in a lobby. Like, she's not intending to be fucking hilarious, but she's one of the funniest people I've ever met.
I want to be recorded.
Listen, let me tell you something.
It's my right. I do not want to be recorded.
Let me explain something to you.
Don't explain nothing to me.
If you in public,
Don't.
so I just was trying to see what kind of services y'all offer here. That's all I was trying to figure out.
What's the service that you're trying to receive?
I'm just trying to figure out for public information so I can disseminate it.
Submit what?
Disseminate. So I'm trying to give out public information.
And this is how you know the government doesn't have a very high bar set and the talent pool's very shallow, because now he's like, what are you trying to do? And the activist is like, I'm just trying to record in public and disseminate the information. And the fucking moron that the government is wasting money on says, well, wait, before we get to all the other shit, can you break down what disseminate means? So he can't even do the audit and explain that he is disseminating information, because first he has to define what dissemination even fucking means.
Information to people that need it.
All right, well, public information today. You attended the trustee's office, which you know is the government building.
Right.
So one side will give assistance to those who need. The other side will be our courthouse.
Okay.
As of right now, due to the hostile environment, that's all I can assist with from there.
Okay. Do y'all have public information that y'all can give out to the public?
Like what's your information?
So like if I want to get like, you know, certain employees' information, name, data hire, salary.
That's public information. That's not
It's public
That's
information.
private information.
It's public. If you're a public employee, all that's public. Her name, last name, your name, last name.
I'm not a public employee.
You work for the public, right? Are you contracted?
Mhm.
Okay, so you're still contracted through the public. So any of that information will be public.
That's not public information. That's private.
Okay, so the one thing I need.
Okay. So like this guy makes my brain explode. It's a public building. And he's agreeing that the building is public. But the services that the building offers is private information. Does this guy think he's employed by the fucking CIA?
One thing I need, and if you can't provide that, then I just have to go online and get it. Do you have a FOIA request? So it's a Freedom of Information Act where I can fill out a paper to get certain information from a certain building.
That's private information. That's why you gotta fill out the paperwork.
Okay. So we're now all dumber for having heard it. So this guy's interpretation of a Freedom of Information Act, a public records request, is that the records request is private. You really shouldn't smoke like a pound of weed before you walk into work.
No, if it's public, I just need a FOIA request. That's all I need. I can actually write it down, or I can write it down. That's the law. So if I can get a pen and paper.
Can't assist you with that today. You
Okay.
can get online like you had just stated a couple of seconds ago, though.
But you're supposed to have one by law. Yeah, it's the law.
See, you want to adjudicate that towards an officer.
You want, hey, what's up, Quincy? That's who this video is. You want to adjudicate that towards an officer. Dumb people shouldn't use big words. Adjudicate, definition.
Here's the definition of adjudicate. Make a formal judgment or decision about a
Act as a judge in a competition. Make a formal decision. So I think what he's trying to say is like that's something you want to explain to an officer. That's something you want to communicate to an officer. Not something you want to judge in a formal competition to a fucking officer. The talent pool is like ankle deep at this place. I'm fucking loving it. This is like the best first audit I've ever seen. This one is awesome. Subscribe to Quincy Hurt. He's in the chat right now, doing a great job. So glad you've been watching my videos and others, man.
No, not an actual police officer. Every county building has somebody that holds their records. So in here, y'all have records for every employee that works here. And since y'all are contracted through the government,
You would have to go through the online source like you just stated.
Look at this face right now, okay? And I will tell you what he's thinking in his mind right now. Do you know what he's thinking? I am way too high for this shit. That's what he's thinking. What's sad is, unfortunately, he was an extra in How High, and he didn't make the cut. He was too high to remember his lines. That's how high he was then. He might just be that high now.
That's why, like you just stated, you record. You just stated in your recording. You said if you don't have it, you will just have to get it offline. That's what was your statement.
Right. And what else did I say? What else did I say?
That was it.
No, it didn't. No, I didn't. I said by law, y'all supposed to have one, but I also can write it down. So if you give me a paper and pen.
But then I had already stated, like I stated, I can't assist.
He said the word stated like 9 times. Then you stated to me what I stated to you when we were stating to each other about the estate sale that was in the state when we stated our statedness in a stately manner.
I can't assist you any further because you have made it a hostile environment.
I didn't make it a hostile environment. She did. It's all recorded. This is a public building, right? This is a public building, right?
You made that statement. But then if I tear this down, per Indiana
You know what this is perfect proof of, though, guys? Is that anyone can carry a fucking gun. When people tell me that they've been turned down for a license to carry a firearm, I literally am now forward going to send this video to them only as a troll, okay? Because they're going to be like, oh, Josh, I can't believe I was turned down to carry a firearm. I get a license to carry a firearm. And then you showed me that video and you made me fucking hate myself. This guy is so stupid. And he's dealing with one of the smartest activists I've yet seen. So, like, it's you know what it is? This guy's like 50 pounds soaking wet, and he's in a seesaw with like a 500-pound fucking elephant right now. He's trying. He's trying, but he can't just make shit equal because he's so outmatched.
Judicial Conduct Rule 217 recording.
We already read all that.
And taking a photograph, courtroom, or adjacent areas are prohibited.
Right. We're not in an adjacent area to a courtroom. This is
This is adjacent. The courtroom.
That's when I'm in there. I can't record. Out here, it's a
Okay. All right, guys. And I really don't want to keep stopping this video, but I want to help them figure this out. Okay. Adjacent definition.
Here's the definition of adjacent. Next to or adjoining something.
Next to or adjoining something. The courtroom's on the other side of the building. So, sir, you are not adjacent. Let me explain adjacent to you. Okay? This is my most extra trophy given to me by my kids. This is the AFA doll. The most extra trophy is adjacent to the AFA doll. The most extra trophy is no longer fucking adjacent. This guy's a fucking idiot.
It's a public lobby, bro. Yes.
It's adjacent to them.
You're inaccurate.
That's why, look, due to the situation that you're doing now, somebody already came through, which is why this had got put up. That's why I said, if you didn't come in hostile, I would have been able to assist.
I didn't come in hostile. You don't even know. You just came out here.
When I came in here, you were getting high.
No, I wasn't. I've been calm the whole time, bro. She was the one talking about I don't want to be recording. I said, listen.
It's my right.
And I said,
You
listen.
can't record somebody without their permission.
See, she's talking. Yes, I can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Y'all don't know that? Yes, I can. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't.
Okay, if this dude's watching, I have 420 people watching. 420 right now, bro. Do your thing. Okay, bro? Jesus Christ.
Y'all don't know what the Constitution is? Everybody has the freedom of press. In any public building, I can record you.
Anybody has freedom of press. She doesn't want to be in your press.
You're not understanding.
That's a right.
Everybody has the freedom.
Oh my God. Yo, that's now he's become a fucking philosopher. Now he's become a philosopher. He's saying, yo, it's the freedom of press. And she has the freedom to not be in your press. Not to be confused with the full court press.
The freedom of press, meaning anybody can record in public.
And anybody can ask not to be recorded.
And I can decline it. And I can decline it. I can.
How?
Because she's in public.
That's what I want to know.
Because I asked for something.
And we can't give it to you.
And you're going to give me a paper and a pen so I can write my information down that I need. That's all I need.
What information do you need?
I just explained all this.
You said you wanted somebody's information that's
Public information.
That's not public. If somebody doesn't want to give you that information.
I'm not just asking just for her information. It's everybody's information. It's all public.
If somebody don't want to give you that information.
I didn't say just hers. I'm saying if you give me a paper, I can write everything that I want to write down.
But I just say
I'm walking. Y'all have paper, y'all have pens. You're supposed to provide that to the public.
Where that say that?
It's a FOIA law. Look it up.
Okay.
I guarantee you, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't even assist you no more. She asked you to leave.
It's a public building. She can't make me leave.
We can't.
You can't.
Yes.
Unless I've broken the law, you can't have me leave from here.
If we ask you to leave, you have to. Okay.
No, that's not the law. I'm trying to get services. You're not giving it to me. I said, give me a paper. I'm trying to get public records from this building.
You can't get public records.
Yes, I can. Any government building you can go to and get public records, bro. I'm telling you. Yes. Yes. This is a township center. Why wouldn't they have records?
Somebody's information.
No,
we can't
public. Yes. All right. I'm not gonna argue with you. I know what I'm talking about, bro. So if you can get somebody,
you came to the wrong building to try to do it.
I'm going there tomorrow.
We'll go there tomorrow.
Right, but I'm here today.
But you came to the wrong building.
No, I'm here today. So if you can get somebody.
Look at this face. I'm gonna give you guys some music because Quincy has earned that music be played right now. He's done a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the exact moment that he realized his asshole broke. That's right. This is the very moment that his asshole fell out of his butt. I can't. Like, the fact that this guy is employed and he's in a public capacity and he's carrying a firearm, like, it makes me fucking die. It really does. So, do you guys know what a prolapsed anus is? Okay, it's kind of like the Audi belly button of buttholes. Like, you guys have this type of an anus right here. Sucked in. This is at this exact moment right here. He realized his brain hurt so bad that his butthole fell out. And now his butthole looks like an anteater. It looks like an elephant sucking up a Tootsie Roll. Is what's because literally Quincy has broken this man's spirit. He has broken his spirit and his butthole, apparently, as well.
I'm not even having
So
I'm letting
no,
you
you're
take
talking.
it
You having a conflict. I'm not. I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm trying to talk to y'all.
Yeah, Quincy, you should have told him you dropped your anus.
Y'all just don't want to give me a paper and a pen.
to what you need.
I just need a paper and pen.
At the end, that was that.
I'm not even trying to come in. I just need a paper and pen.
Exactly. So we can't assist you. That's
Give me a
as far as
paper
we
and a
can
pen.
assist
Okay, well, give me somebody over you then.
You know who this guy is? This guy is the guy on Maury, right? Where I need to get the AFA doll. Hold on. No, you know what? Here we go. This is a gift from one of my kids. So Maury's like, all right, you're here to find out if you are the father. And then he's like, listen, Maury, I'm not the father. I can't be the father because his fingernail. Do these fingernails match, Maury? Fingernails don't match. Like, that's the level of stupid that this guy is rolling on right now. He is one of the dumbest motherfuckers I've seen. And then here's what happens. So Maury's like, when it comes to 20-year-old to 3-month-old baby, what are we gonna name the baby? Guys, what are we gonna name the baby? I need a name for the baby. Someone throw out a name for the baby. Someone give me a name. What's the baby's name's gonna be? What's the baby's name gonna be? Hurry up, quick. Let's do this. I got shit to do today. What's the name? No one's gonna name the baby. Prolapse, Brody, Herbert. like Herbert. Okay, we're gonna do Herbert. Anorexic Method Man. By the way, abso-fucking-lutely. Anorexic Method Man, for sure. I'm so sorry, Method Man. I'm a huge fan. When it comes to, what was his name? Herbert. That's why I put it on the screen. When it comes to baby Herbert, you are the father. He's like, yeah, Maury, I told you, look at the fingernails, Maury. This shit. He's like that. He's like a dumb motherfucker. Like he had 2 brain cells and they were fighting each other at the exact moment that this audit happened. So you have one of the dumbest people I've ever seen going up against a seasoned auditor that's not seasoned. Like Quincy is so articulate. He's so intelligent. Like it was just so uneven from the get-go. And I love the fact that this guy can't stop moving his stupid fucking mouth. It's wonderful.
Nobody's here.
Nobody over us.
It's somebody else here.
No.
It's not. I promise you it's not.
Okay. So what's your name? Or did you already tell me?
I did.
What's your name?
I don't have it.
Okay, it's public. That's what I'm saying. I can get your name.
Bananarano. 'Twas this exact moment broke. You got that from me. I did. And guys, this is I don't blame him. Quincy says, what's your name? And the guy says, I don't have that. I don't think he's lying. I don't disbelieve this guy. He is so fucking stupid. It is not a far stretch to think that he could have forgotten his name. I don't think that's a hard stretch. Do you guys agree? Like, he's so dumb. Maybe he did forget his fucking name. Like, he's a good person to have his own name tattooed to him so he never fucking forgets it. By the way, everyone, as you know, these streams are not monetized because I swear so much and act fucking crazy and talk about prolapse buttholes. So if you'd like to post a super chat, Bananarana is throwing a super chat party. So y'all are invited. Let's get down.
Name. You want to give me your name?
If that was
Yeah, we
possible,
have no problem with this.
it would have been a
Men that were not leaving this
had that
report.
moment, but it's not possible.
But you don't even know what you're talking about directly. You don't, because what I'm telling you is public. She's calling. Listen. She's calling somebody. She's calling somebody. She's calling somebody, and they're about to be able to give me the information. But you said nobody else is here. Y'all don't want me to go past y'all.
She used her cell phone or she used this phone?
She used her cell phone.
Exactly. So I mean, they're not here.
Okay, so what that mean? What can they do?
You see, that's why at that moment I say that you don't want to be assisted. You want to be a problem. That's
No, I
what
want to be
you
assisted.
are.
Look, all you gotta do, listen, give me a paper and a pen. Give me a paper and a pen. That's it. That's it. And I'll be out of here. Tell her it's a FOIA request.
The trustees, Wayne Township just said that no recording at all.
FOIA request.
Guys, he's in Wayne Township. And this is where cousins kiss each other to make babies. And I'm lying. I've actually been to Wayne Township. It's not a bad place. I just think both of these people's parents were cousins and they kissed each other to make babies. I'm just saying. Allegedly, possibly, definitely not probably, but honestly, this is going down like the economy.
Request. Okay, we'll call the police then. They're gonna tell y'all the same thing. This is a public law. Bro, I know what I'm doing.
You have a good day, sir.
Yeah, you have a better one.
If you don't leave, you will be trespassed.
You can't trespass me from a public building unless I've broken a law.
And you would not be able to.
Unless I've broken the law, I cannot be trespassed. You can't make me leave from a public building. You cannot. You cannot.
Okay, so I will call 911 and then they'll
Okay.
trespassing us.
They're going to tell you the same thing. This is public.
Don't say anything else.
Okay, I'm not doing it.
This is public property. Y'all made it harder than what it had to be.
Hi, I'm at the Wayne Township Trustee's office. It's 5401 West Washington Street. I have a trespasser. I'm security here and I have a trespasser here that's not leaving the building and is reporting us. They're African American.
It's just one person.
He has on a black shirt, blue pants, black boots.
So Quincy, by the way, buddy, I sent you an email. Check it out. Click the links. Come on. Now Quincy realizes that he's dealing with very stupid fuck knuckles. These are not your normal run of the day fuck knuckles. These are prolapsed anus fuck knuckles with mangina fuck knuckles. Very serious case. It's in the medical books. Trust me. So now he's helping her describe to the police, like, no, she's saying they're trespassing. No, not there. I'm by myself. Singular. Singular. We have to work on basic grammar now. It's very difficult.
Like a scarf on his head, and he is actually he has a camera on him and the phone.
This is how dumb she is. She goes, he got a camera on him. The camera ain't on him. The camera's on you, sweetheart.
Yes, and it has signs that states no recording.
In certain areas. In certain areas. In certain areas. It's all right.
No business here.
I do.
He's not sitting in the trustee's office.
She's lying.
And
The trustee actually have the information that I need.
it is state true.
So if I need to talk to the trustee, do I gotta set up an appointment, bro?
It's 5401 West Washington Street. Thank you.
See how they acting.
Bye-bye.
So if I want to go to the trustee's office, do I gotta set up an appointment, ma'am?
Right now, they're both on their phone, and they're both doing this. Yo, check it. This fool is at my work, driving me fucking nuts. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on Maury later, talking about how we have different fingernails. So please, oh please, bring me more weed. Send. The unwanted is waving a hand. What's up, bro? What's up, Willie? How you doing, bro?
No. Okay. This is what they do. Wayne Township, public. Government. It's all in the name.
How many views you got on YouTube?
I ain't telling you
That's
that.
public information.
No, it's not actually. I'm a private citizen, bro. I don't work. I am. You see, if you don't want to have a conversation, we can't talk then. Because one, I asked you a question, you didn't answer it. One, I answered the question. I asked the question, you didn't answer it. I asked the question. Listen, but I'm talking to you. Exactly. Go on about your business, bro. Go on about your business. You don't answer questions, but you want to ask questions. What type of sense does that make? You already stated 3 times this is a public building. Sorry, we'll talk to the police when they get here. Exactly what we gonna do. What time is it? I got time. This is what they do. Let's go ahead and look at this sign again. Purdue Judicial Conduct 217, recording, televising, broadcasting, or taking photographs in the courtroom or in adjacent areas. Adjacent areas is prohibited, man. People read stuff, but don't read it. You know what I'm saying? Like, reading is, you learn that in what? Kindergarten. No disrespect. So it obviously says I can record here, just not in the courtroom or adjacent to the courtroom. That's what it clearly says. It clearly says that. Like, I know what I'm talking about. This is gonna be a good one right here. Okay. I love the hostility. I love it. You're gonna be viral on YouTube. I hope you like being famous. I like how you being famous. Look at her. Mad in the face. Good job. I'll find out all your information. Don't worry. And then I'll be back with your name. We get bet money on that.
All right. Since she had already called law enforcement, was anything you want to assist, they should be able to assist you from there.
Oh, yeah.
We got to ask you to exit out of the building, though.
I will call 911 and then they'll
Okay.
trespassing.
They're going to tell you the same thing. This is public.
Don't say anything else.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
This is public property. Y'all made it harder than what it had to be.
Hi, I'm at the Wayne Township Trustee's office. It's 5401 West Washington Street. I have a trespasser. I'm security here and I have a trespasser here that's not leaving the building and just reporting us.
Certain areas. In certain areas. It's all right.
No business here.
Let's go ahead and look at this sign again. Purdue Judicial Conduct 217, recording, televising, broadcasting, or taking photographs in the courtroom or in adjacent areas. Adjacent areas is prohibited, man. People read stuff, but don't read it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I love the hostility. I love it. You're gonna be viral on YouTube. I hope you like being famous. I like how you being famous. Look at her. Mad in the face.
Now, this lady got to be careful, okay? Because she is 100% like sanitizing the last of her brain cells. Now, I'm trying to find this place. Can anyone find it? I got the Wayne Township Small Claims Court located at 5401 West Washington Street in Indianapolis, Indiana. Can any of you guys find a better address? I know they said it. Quincy, if you're out there, give me an address. I want to do some research here.
Good job. I'll find out all your information. Don't worry. And then I'll be back with your name. We get bad money on it.
I think the problem is she's been huffing that paint. Like whatever she's spraying, like I hope she knows that's for spraying, not for smoking.
Mad.
All right. Since she had already called law enforcement, thank you. But anything you want to assist, they should be able to assist you from there.
Oh yeah.
We gotta ask you to exit out of the building though.
I hope you're not about to touch me.
I don't gotta touch you, but I do
okay.
exit out the building.
Yeah, I'm about to go talk to him.
You have fun. Thank you. Sir.
Yep. Read this one more time for me real quick. Come here.
And I'll tell you one thing. This dude can't be that stupid, because the most intelligent decision he's made to date in this video is not trying to get physical with Quincy. Quincy would have whooped that ass 6 ways to Sunday up and until the 37th of fucking February. Quincy would have wiped the floors with it. Quincy would have used him as a broom to sweep out the other chick's brain cells. So at least he was smart for 1 second of this video.
Come here.
Thank you.
Come here.
Have a good day.
Come here real quick. One more time, bro. And I won't say nothing else to you.
Touch your property at this point.
It's public.
It's not public.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. Whatever. Dumbass motherfuckers can't even read. No recording in courtrooms or adjacent to a courtroom. Other than that, I can record. Fucking dummies. But they got cameras, which they can record us, right? But we can't record them.
And great point. Someone said, where did they put it? John says huffing Lysol. They huff so much of that shit, they don't even call it Lysol. They call it Mysol. Okay.
Wayne Township Government Center. How you doing, boss? Not much. So I came in here to get some public information. The lady was really hostile off the top, and I was just trying to break it down to her that it's a public building. And they tried to point me to the sign. Well, we can go read it real quick. It says there's no televising, recording, or I forgot the other word, in the courtroom or adjacent to the courtroom, right? And which I stood right here the whole time, and they're telling me that I can't record it all, and she don't want to be recorded, so I can't record, and I got to get out. And I wasn't hostile with them or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I just basically just been sitting right here in this spot recording the whole time. That's it. Yeah, go ahead. He said, how many views you got on YouTube? Don't worry about it. You about to make me have a bunch of views.
I know
They
that's
don't
right.
have cruiser numbers?
I know that's right.
Man. Good. Name and badge number?
What's that?
Name and badge number?
Officer Soto, maybe 232.
Thank you. Let's see what they say. Look at her. Getting educated. She don't want to be recorded. Look at him. Big yuck mouth. I can't see. Damn. Look at him. Big yuck mouth. Looking ass.
So, folks, this is a very important part of the video. I want y'all to recognize 2327. So let's go back to 2323. Here we go. So let me help you guys out here. The guy is saying, sir, Quincy said that I had a prolapsed anus. You can ask her. She'll tell you I don't have a prolapsed anus. No, sir, he don't. It's not prolapsed.
Let's see how they act. Goddamn crazy. Something told me to come down here. I'm supposed to be at work, y'all. 3 o'clock. It's 2:41. Something told me, because I went to the damn library over there off of Georgetown. Something told me to come down here to this public, this township public building, because I didn't know it was down here. Every time I would ride past the fire station, all I would see was the fire station. Cause man. It was never hostile. I got it all on video if you want to see it too.
Hi, hello. Yeah, no, you're fine. He's recording us. He wants everybody's information here. He wants,
She's saying it the wrong way. In the courtroom and adjacent to the courtroom. That's what the paper says. Yeah, right. Yeah, I just read it about 3 times. So if you can let me explain it, I can explain it to you. She's kind of like scrutinizing it a little bit. So I was here for public information, and I was asking them if y'all do FOIA requests.
We have a form on our website.
Right, but by law, it's supposed to be one y'all have in person. So that's why I was trying to get a form, so I can fill out paper. That's it.
Yeah.
But they was, yeah, that's it. They was uneducated about that. They didn't know what it was.
Well, they work for a security company.
Right, and I kept telling them to go get somebody else. They said nobody was here.
Was uneducated on it. It was more of a statement. He said if we didn't have one on hand for him, he could look it up.
But they're going to get me one.
And he was like, no, matter of fact, give me a pen and paper. I'll write it down for you.
Because that's the other way you can turn it in, right? By writing it down. And they didn't want to give me a pen and paper.
I said, okay, you said you can do it online. You made it a hostile environment.
No, I got it all on recording. You came out after me and her was going back and forth, and you said it was hostile. We was talking.
We're gonna get your FOIA request.
Thank you. Yeah, just go back to work.
I am. That's what I'm doing right here. Thank you for not making it a hostile environment.
Yep.
Do you mind since you're reading outside and bring your?
It's hot. It's hot. I'll stand right here. I appreciate y'all. If y'all need to see this video, I got it right here. The whole encounter. Okay, just so y'all know. I told him I knew what I was talking about.
Okay, so Nate says, what are you looking for? I live and work 5 miles from that address. I would like to know how she feels looking stupid on Quincy and accountability for all at the same time. If anorexic method man is there, I would like to know how he wipes his ass without assistance. So someone could send me those videos. theafacrew@gmail.com, THEAFACREW. I just want to know, like I said, how he wipes his ass without assistance and how she feels looking as stupid as she looks and as stupid as she is on Quincy and accountability for all.
Talking about, but
Never seen you did.
I did. I'm here.
But we never seen you didn't know what you were talking about. I just told you.
But you was arguing, bro. We done. I'm right. I'm right. You wrong. I'm right. You wrong. I'm right. I'm right. You wrong. Okay.
Yeah, he is right, and they were both wrong. Everyone, head over to Quincy Hurt. Let's see how many subscribers he has now. 12 when I started.
I will call 911 and then they'll.
Okay.
73 now. We got to get that number up. Get Quincy some subscribers. Let me show you what his channel looks like. There he is. Quincy Hurt at Indie Public Audits. Go over, check him out. Watch the rest of the video there. Quincy's just a dog. He's an absolute beast, and I love him. So go check him out. Before we go, I want to show you what activism looked like. Now this, it's kind of like when you hear a song, and if the artist is amazing and the song is beautiful, you can feel it. You can feel that music. And that's what this video is for me as far as activism goes. The one I'm going to show you now. It's music. Cops pull a gun on you, and you still get out of the car, stand your ground, and flex your rights. This is Denver Metro Audit's a video he dropped today. Cop pulls gun on J-Town.
You understand that?
Yeah, or you'll get shot.
Step back here.
Step out or I'll get shot. Is that what it is?
Well, you guys jumped out of the car on the traffic stop.
Pennsylvania v. Mims, you have no control over the passengers of the vehicle, man. All right? You understand that? That's case law. That's case law. You have no control over these passengers. You're going to pull your gun out on them? That's ridiculous, man. What's wrong with you? Get a sergeant out here now. Get a sergeant out here to file now. Get a sergeant out here.
Here's your ticket.
Give me a sergeant now. You pull your gun out on us? Unacceptable, man. What's wrong with you?
Contact my office if you want to speak to my
Yo, we're going straight there if you're not going to get a supervisor out here right now. Clown. Pull a gun out on a woman because she gets out of the vehicle. She has a lawful right to do that. Pennsylvania v. Mims, you moron. You're fucked. You're done, buddy. You don't do that. What's wrong with you? Just because you're power tripping.
Okay.
You're a power tripping asshole. That's what it is.
I'm not power tripping.
Fuck yeah, you're power tripping. You want to pull your gun out on her?
Get in your car.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't get in? So I get out, get back in? Which one is it?
I don't know what's going on in that car. I can't see through your windows. You want me to write a ticket for that too?
You're a tyrant.
What?
Name and badge. Can I get everyone's name and badge number and I'll get in?
You're a tyrant.
Fucking truck now! Get back in your car! Get in the fucking truck now!
Pennsylvania v. Mims, you have no authority.
Get in the truck!
Are you gonna shoot me? Are you gonna shoot me? He's got a gun in right now on me. He's got a gun on him. He's literally got a gun on him.
Get back in the truck now!
Pennsylvania v. Mims, you have no authority.
I don't know what's in that truck. I don't know what you're coming out with.
I have my hands right here. I don't want to get shot.
Take that home. Let that resonate. I don't want to get shot. I've been there. Okay. You guys have seen the videos. I've had the guns pulled on me. I've been hit with pepper spray, tear gas, and the rubber bullets. Like I said, bravery is not what you do after a dangerous situation. Bravery is what you do when you're confronted with a situation that could not be more dangerous. Don't think for a second that people aren't out there every single day putting their literal lives on the line to make sure that you're safe, to make sure that your rights are upheld, whether they're a long member of the activist community like Denver Metro Audits, or they're a new member of the activism family like Quincy Hurt, Indie Public Audits. We are out there every single day, and there's always that chance that things go sideways. And the chance is ever heightened when you're dealing with a coward tyrant who has the ability to use his qualified immunity as an excuse to take everything that you hold dear. Rust, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. New member, Katita Oso, thank you. Now, guys, this is not the first time that we've heard Pennsylvania v. Mims talked about. And the last time I mentioned Pennsylvania v. Mims, I was actually so fired up that it was some people lost sight of what Pennsylvania v. Mims actually means. Now, I got into the same argument with a cop, and I'm sure you guys remember, but if not, I'll show you the video. And just so you guys know, if you're dealing with a cop, you do not have to give them your license. The law literally states in verbiage that you have to present it to them. It does not say you have to physically give it to them. And this is why this case, it's not about what Pennsylvania v. Mims says. It's what about Pennsylvania v. Mims doesn't say. Once you're out of if a cop orders you out of the vehicle, you have to comply. You have to, they can take possession of you, okay? But once you're out and you're on accord, a cop cannot order you back in the car. And I did this myself. PA versus Mims says that you're going towards you. I don't want to.
Yeah.
And what preceded that is
He's saying for 10.
And he almost
It's factory. But hey, you guys see this, right? That's where the supervisor brings his test and he tests this test.
Sir, please get back in the car. Sir, please
name the case law.
Sir, please get
Name the case law.
Sir, I'm not gonna argue.
I don't have to stay in the vehicle.
Please get back in your car. Sir.
Pennsylvania versus Mims.
Okay,
I don't have to be in the vehicle. You're not taking control of me. Am I detained?
You are. Yes, you are.
I'm detained. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
We're stopping you for a violation.
You're stopping me. Am I the driver?
You're a passenger in the vehicle.
Okay, so you
have to stay in the vehicle.
Pennsylvania v. Mims states that you can only take control of me if you suspect me of a crime. I want your supervisor. That's why I'm out right now. Do you have one on the way?
Officer Trask is dealing with that, okay?
Okay, perfect.
So for us to do that, we have to deal with you outside the car.
You're not here for me.
You're a passenger.
You're not here for me. You can't take control of me unless I have committed a crime. Pennsylvania versus Mims. You happen to pull over a civil rights activist. And there's the walk of shame.
New job right now.
Officer Trusk and Officer Crandall of the Virginia Beach Police Department.
Sir, please sit back in your car.
I need your supervisor. I'm staying here for my safety.
My safety, sir.
I'm not worried about your safety. It's you have no probable cause, reasonable. No, that's a request. I understand you're requesting I get in the car, but you have no reasonable articulable suspicion to suspect that I've committed a crime to take possession of me right now.
You're in a car in which I've done a traffic stop on.
Okay, so he's done the traffic stop.
Supreme Court's already ruled on that.
Pennsylvania v. Mims.
I'm not going to argue.
Yeah, don't argue case law. You don't know.
I'll let you stand out of your car. That's fine. I'm not worried about you.
You're not letting me. I'm doing it because you work
I will
for
let you
me.
stand out of your car, but stay there.
You
Do
work
not
for me.
Come this way,
What,
okay?
I'm not going towards you. I don't want to be near you. You're violent. You're a criminal. I'm not a dog. I don't sit when you tell me to or roll over. Fuck off.
Stay there. Do not come this way. Thank you.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Shh. Shh. I mean, listen, next time, like, if a citizen tells you that they feel you shouldn't be doing something, you have a relationship with citizens, mostly tourists, I assume, because of where you're located.
This is great for the tourism.
Okay, so you receive federal funding, do you not?
I'm very active in my community. I have a phenomenal
You're active in pulling people over for factory tint. And then you're trying to cite, like, you don't know the case law. I know that I can get out of this vehicle and walk away.
walk away.
I can if I want. It's Pennsylvania v. Mims. Same reason you ain't getting me back in this vehicle. Shut up.
No, I'm not. It's because it's not necessary.
No, it's because you have no legal authority to do so.
You're just operating under your age. I'm not worried about you, but you are required to stay.
No, not Pennsylvania versus Mims.
Walk away from me, I will-
Officer Crandall, are you aware of case law PA versus Mims?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you for not yelling. I appreciate this conversation. PA versus Mims says that you do absolutely have the right to take possession of passengers in the car for two reasons. If you suspect that you have RAS, that we've committed a crime, or for the greater public safety, like if we're on a highway and if I was to get out of the car, that could cause an accident for me, which means you can't safely do your job. Then again, I'm not allowed to exit the vehicle. But this is a sidewalk, so there's no issue of a public safety, and you have no RAS to keep me in the vehicle. You guys need to learn what the law is that you're citing. Blue line gangsters.
Idiots, there's no law that says they can.
He pulls us over on his bike for a tint. For a tint. For a tint on a factory vehicle. Supervisor. Servant.
We're the highest ranking people here.
Supervisor. What part do you not understand about supervisor? Supervisor. Shut your mouth, dude. Don't reach in this fucking car. Proof is in the pudding, guys. We'll even go hands-on with cops. It just says present your ID. Doesn't say you can reach your grubby, wife-beating, dog-punching hands inside of our fucking vehicle. I said it then, I'll say it now. And this is why activism is so fucking beautiful. And what people took away from this video is my misinterpretation of Pennsylvania v. Mims. Oh, the police absolutely have the right to order you out of the car. I never questioned that. I never fucking questioned it. I know the police can order me out of the vehicle. My concern is what Pennsylvania v. Mims doesn't talk about, because Supreme Court justices literally have judges and lawyers underneath them that examine an entirety of fucking case law. And everything they want to be recognized is put into the case law because it's fucking case law. It's precedence. If they don't want it in there, it's not in there. And I knew Pennsylvania v. Mims, and I had a discussion with my lawyer about it. And what did my lawyer say? Josh, it's not about what Pennsylvania v. Mims says. It's what about it. It's what it doesn't say. It says very specifically, and it's like 87 pages. They didn't miss anything. A police officer can take possession of you to ask you out of the vehicle for officer, citizen, or greater public safety. It says nothing whatsoever about ordering you into the car if you get out on your own accord. That's not my problem that it wasn't written more specifically. And I'm not going to give a fucking inch to these coward pigs when they want to take a fucking mile. I didn't do it then. DMA didn't do it now, and Quincy Hurt didn't do it in his video. Cops are always minutes away when seconds count. And they've never, ever been more fucking scared of a camera. Guys, if you want to super chat before we end, I'll read these off. You're more than welcome. Thank you. Michiana Elevators, good to see you live, Josh. I'm having a bad day, unfortunately, and it's good to see your energy cheer me up. I hope you're having a better day now. Angela, member for 7 months. Much love. Thank you for all that you bring to the table. Thank you. Denver Metro Audit's my guy. Thank you, AFA. No, my pleasure. Thank you for your activism. Banana Rana, 'twas the exact moment his butthole broke. I did steal that from Banana. Super Chat Party. You throwing another one? Thank you, Banana. Tube Sock. Thank you so much. Uneasy Rider. Hope you're doing well, man. We're thinking about you. Wolverine Transparency. The Unwanted is waving a hand. Russ Topple, super sticker for $20. Thank you so much. Welcome, Gatita Oso, a new YouTube member. Late Night with 702 has been a member for a year. AFA, hashtag Team Bananarana. I like Movados, you bitch. She knows what I mean. And as if it's your business, a member for 17 months. Thank you so much. Ooh, Kentucky girl, thank you. Today is my birthday. I'm 35. Well, Let's make this happen, Captain. Everyone write happy birthday to Kentucky Girl in the chat. Happy birthday to you. No, roses are red, violets are blue. I hate fucking cops, and happy birthday to you, Kentucky Girl. Andre, a member for 9 months, says, hey man, love you. Andre, we love you. Denver Metro Audit says AFA is my greatest mentor. Bullshit, actually. Hold on a second. I'm going to send a quick invite to DMA. See if we can get his ass up here, because we're going to, I'm sending it on Facebook, because it's very important to me for folks to see this. So I sent it. We'll see if we can come up here real quick. The Angry Vet. The Angry Vet says, almost ready to drop the hammer on VA. Happy birthday, Kentucky Girl. Well, thank you. We'll see if DMA can come up here real quick. DMA says AFA is my greatest mentor. Listen, guys, and it still humbles me to this day. Like Quincy Hurt said in his video, he's like, and he wrote me an email. I literally been watching you for years, and I started doing this, and that is a huge onus. Okay, that is a huge responsibility to hold, and we try and be as accurate as possible, to the point where you can ask Banana. I have 3 fucking lawyers, 3 of them, 3 lawyers. One's for lawsuits, one's for business representation, and one's for criminal consultation. For these videos, in case we ever get charged. And when we have a question, we do. And if those questions are outside their purview, we contract lawyers local to that state. We always try and make sure we're on top of things. Here he is. All right, my guy. There he is, buddy. Look at you.
Hey, happy birthday, man. I didn't even know it was your birthday. My bad.
It's not my birthday. It's her birthday. It's Kentucky Girl's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Kentucky Girl.
So you wrote AFA is my greatest mentor. And I had a conversation with you when you were at my house. And I said, listen, man, I'm getting too old for this shit. And, that moment, that burning flame that goes inside you when you have a true moment of activism, like you had when you were outside of the vehicle screaming at those cops, it's like a shooting star. It's bright but quick. And I haven't had one of those moments in a long time. And I literally said to you when you visited me at my house, I said, listen, man, I said, I wish I could do now what you're doing now, like I used to do back then. You are the next wave, and the torch is being passed to folks like you. Remember that conversation?
Yeah, I do very well.
And we had a long talk that night. Yeah. And I'm happy right now, guys. If I hang up my cleats right now and I don't hit the turf again, I'm happy, because someone like this is out there kicking ass for you people every day. And it is no small fucking feat. He literally, when one cop was there, had a gun pointed at him. When 2 showed up, he thought the best thing to do was get out of the car, argue case law, stand his ground, and face down 7 fucking cops. And the 2 women that were in the car with him, more badass than any of the men there. And this is why activism has evolved the way that it has, because you have selfless, brave individuals that give 0 fucks 24 hours a fucking day, that are ready to step up and fucking take that bullet right then and there. And when you have time to think about the consequences, you have time to think of excuses. That video on DMA's channel is just over 26 minutes, and not in any of those minutes or seconds did he create a fucking excuse. He took that time to get out of the car and face down tyranny. That is why we do what we do. That's why, if you can see the back right above that flag, you see just do better. It is a constant reminder when I'm doing these live streams that when I falter, I should be a little bit more like this guy. I should be making sure constantly that I do better, because I have a responsibility to the 400 people that are watching this. I have a responsibility to all my subscribers to make sure that I'm disseminating accurate information. And I'm disseminating accurate information because case law is being stood up for, represented, and fought on behalf of every single day by people like this. And you don't see that anymore. You saw it very seldomly. And I have not had that feeling that he had then since I did my first video. And I've been in a lot of hairy situations. This is the reason that we do what we do, because not many people, like the guy on your fucking screen, give a shit about the activism. right? A lot of people give a shit about the money. DMA gets a shit about the activism, and I can tell you one reason, plain as day, to paint this portrait for you. You can't spend money when you're fucking dead. And he faced down a loaded weapon, got out of his car, then faced 7 of them to say, I'm not giving you any more rights. And he did it not just for him, but because he's a representative of the people that watch him and take in the information that he disseminates. And I'll tell you one thing, this is one of those moments. You guys know me, I can never shut my fucking mouth. Right now, perfect example. But in that moment, right there, if I was in the seat of that vehicle, I wouldn't have said a fucking word. Because he got this.
Yeah. Not true, man. You would have. And I learned Pennsylvania v. Mims from Josh, and I've learned a lot of case law from Josh. And you are my greatest mentor, man. And you're my best friend. And I appreciate everything that you've taught me, that you continue to teach me, and you have a lot to give still. And you'll always have a lot to give to the activism, man, and to this community and to every American in this country, man. So thank you very much. And also, guys, I mean, J-Town is really the hero too. I mean, if you haven't subscribed to J-Town, make sure you head on over there and do that. Go watch her version of the video too. It came out, a long time ago, probably like 5 months ago. Sweet Tea was a badass in that video. It's just an all around.
Hopping out the car.
Yeah.
Sweet Tea was literally hanging out the car.
And it was her idea. It was her idea to get out of the car because she saw your video that you just played.
And J-Town literally they drew down on her, and it didn't even fucking phase her. She's a badass. I'll tell you one thing: you're getting guns pointed at you. I'm getting red folders pointed at me. Guys, his left, your right. You know what I mean? Listen, man. I watched that video. I called DMA 4 times in a row. I was so excited for him. I was so excited for Sweet Tea. I was so excited for J-Town Press. And when you guys are at home and you're thinking to yourself, like I watch a lot of these audit videos. What is real activism now? It's very fucking simple. This is real activism. This is real activism. And then when you take 2 people who are polar opposites, like Sweet Tea and DMA, and you put them in the same place with 2 different outlooks on activism, it's literally, and I said this to DMA, that was 2 minutes of the best video and best activism I've ever seen. It's like watching Michelangelo paint the Sistine Chapel in minutes. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing, man. So now that you paid me to say all that, listen, man, I just wanted you to come up here because I wanted people to in the chat to thank you because people say, and also the reason I go into libraries now is because of him. And I got a lawsuit that'll be on the books next Friday for a library blocking my Facebook stuff. People have this perception like that tyranny only exists within police officers. If you get a paycheck from the people and you abuse that authority, that's tyranny. And that's how we do it. Listen, when I started, it was police stations and town halls, and then activism evolves just as people do. You get DMA and Sweet Tea out there hitting up all these libraries. I wanted to bring him up here because I wanted people to see the evolution of activism. Like Banana Anna out there kicking fucking ass. Subscribe to her. She's fucking fearless. Sometimes we got to pull the ladies away. We got to be like, come on, step back. You're going to get fucking tased today, right?
Yeah, and it's refreshing to have women because this is definitely a male-dominated industry. So when there is women out there that are doing that kind of stuff, it's refreshing to see. So I was going to tell you some of the outcome, but I don't want to give any of it away whatsoever. This video, you guys need to watch it from the beginning, from the end to the end. And then you need to watch it back. And then after you watch it in full speed, play it in slow motion, make sure you don't miss anything. Because he said to me, he goes, oh, this video has all the elements. I said to him, no, this video is the fucking element. This is what it is. This is tyranny at its finest. It shows police retaliation. It shows abuse of power. It shows excessive force. It shows civil disobedience. It's literally everything. And it wasn't planned, which is just even endears you more to Denver Metro Audit, Sweet Tea, and the J-Town Press, because this isn't a video they were going looking for. This was activism without any fucking planning.
And you can have anyone stage something and be real good in front of the camera and walk into a library or a town hall, but not anyone can do what they did on that day. In fact, almost no one would do what they did in that day. What were you feeling when you got, so you're pretty calm the whole time, when you get out of the car and you got your microphone hanging and you just go off in that moment? What were you feeling?
You know, when stuff like that happens, and on all my audits, especially when I'm dealing with police, and you know, you're kind of just, it's all instinct. So everything just happens organically. And I don't know, I was frustrated. I was very clearly frustrated because, you know, I know that, and this happens all the time, where we have the right to do something and we'll be the victims of crimes, and we're the ones that leave in handcuffs, you know? And so like, just after so much of me doing this, it just gets to the point where you get frustrated, man. And it's like, enough's enough already. And I, you know, I've always been a fan of this type of stuff, the 1A community, way before I had a channel, and I was into it, but I never really realized how deep the rabbit hole gets until you're out here actually doing it. And you realize how corrupt it really is. And that, you know, these police officers, they don't care about the oath. They don't even know the Bill of Rights. They don't even know the 5 elements of the First Amendment. When they swear that oath, it's just a formality to get the job, because they just want order followers. That's what they want. That's why I think that the IQ max is like 105 or something like that. What I heard, if your IQ is too high, they won't let you be a police officer, because they don't want intelligent people who are capable of critical thinking, realizing that they're out here just following orders and enforcing unconstitutional laws and immoral laws at that too. So, I mean, when I was out there, I was pissed, you know, because I'm a protector of my loved ones. And, you know, man, that I ride or die for my people. And so, you know, when he's doing something like that, putting our lives in danger because his ego is on top of the Rock of Gibraltar, it's just unacceptable, man. And somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to fight for him. So that's kind of just, it was all instinct, man.
Well, this is something that's very important. You guys should know, and you can insert name. So I'll say DMA because he's the only one serving liberty there today, that day. I, DMA, so solemnly swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the state and citizens that I so serve, and will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will obey the lawful orders of my state, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform my duties to the best of my ability. So help me God. Okay, that's a very important thing that you should fucking remember, guys. The most important part of that is I will defend the United States Constitution, and I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability. That's the one thing that needs to fucking change, because the very best of their abilities is a very low fucking bar. The very best of their abilities because of the best of their abilities, I could have got a call that day. Instead of DMA calling me saying, oh, they pulled a gun on us, I could have got a call from Sweet Tea saying they shot DMA. The best is not fucking good enough. The status quo is, you can't take status quo and then put it up next to qualified immunity. When you have qualified immunity and you have the ability to suspend or terminate someone's constitutional rights, the person making that decision is not fucking status quo. There is a much higher bar set for that. And I'm letting you guys know, if you're watching this right now, that's the fucking bar. Okay? Sweet Tea is the fucking bar. J-Town Press is the fucking bar. Bananarana is the fucking bar. So now that you've seen the fucking bar, start climbing and fucking get there. DMA, what people don't know, a lot of folks, is that they should be subscribing to your channel and also doing the membership packages, because I get to see videos days in advance before they're released. I run a Facebook group and I release all my videos there. You're super liberal with your membership stuff. You give access to everybody. You give shout outs. In fact, you have a ton of members, including platinum members. You give director's cuts and producing credits to your members. And that's awesome that you're pulling folks in and you're allowing them to be part of your growth and helping in those decisions. So if you guys have not became members on DMA's channel, you need to. You need to, because you can follow the journey of an activist. Leslie Sylvan's out there. She's been there since I was a fucking nobody, and I'm still a nobody. But she's been out there since my birth, and she's watched a lot, and we grow. And the best part of our growth is having you folks out there watching us grow and watching the evolution. But I have to tell you guys one thing, not just folks watching this, but everyone in the activism community, the bar has been set today. And for this, I would say, for example, AFA searching for tyranny enacted by sweet old ladies in your local library. Is that what you want? AFA bullying and harassing library staff and patrons? Is that what you want? I think that's a phenomenal fucking question. I think the First Amendment is most fucking prevalent in a library over anything else. And DMA told me that. I was like, I don't know, like how I would audit a library. And he was like, bro, the fucking library has 50 to 100 to 300,000 versions of the First Amendment. The library is literally the house of the First Amendment. You guys are tripping at home, some of you, because you're like, oh, it's a library. If you get a public, your rights don't stop at fucking librarians. Okay? These rights are inalienable, not inalienable unless a librarian comes up. I had a library threaten me the other day with God. Like literally God was working on her behalf to smite me. And she had to get my license plate. I will tell you one thing. If she had God on her side, he knew my license plate. She didn't have to fucking get it. So I call her fucking bluff. But every single person, it's your duty to film in a fucking public place, whether it be a library, the state house, and where else do you want me to go? There's no federal agency in New England I haven't been into. It took me 6 hours to go through both the federal buildings in one day in Boston. And I still didn't do as much as he did in 26 minutes on a fucking traffic stop. We do better, bud.
Gotta do better, bud.
Cheat up from the feet up.
In there like swimwear.
Out of hair like a ball man.
All right, bro, Tito, chip.
Oh, okay, Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Hey, I'm just drinking my protein shake over here.
Listen, are you sure that ain't filled with haterade?
No hate in my game, bud.
Okay, bro, Namath.
All right, you got me.
Yeah, I had to win somewhere. Listen though, seriously, and I said it to you on the phone, so I'll say it here. Sacrifices are made for our liberties, and I'm sitting on my fat ass in my office, and guys, I got one of these. Beautiful, right? You guys gave me this. I have this beautiful office. DMA's been to my home, and the fact that he doesn't have one yet makes me fucking angry. Activism is in a much better place today because he stood his ground. It's very easy to turn around and walk away, but when it matters, DMA is there 100%. So on behalf of myself, our household, Banana, the mini bananas, and all of the AFA Army, we thank you for your service. And I wanted to let you know that we are so happy that day you got your some.
I got my some.
All right, man. What else you got to say to the folks? Get them on over there, watch the whole video.
Yeah, head on over there, watch the whole video. And there's one thing I want to tell you specifically, bro, before I go.
That's the reason you stopped me today?
No, what I really want to tell you is.
All right. Oh, what a fucking dick. Yo, what an asshole. He ghosted me, that bitch. Oh, man, that's fucking crazy. Get you some super chat party. Everyone throwing a last minute super chat. Babe, you've never been a nobody. I love you too. AFA, we appreciate you, Banana Anna, preserving liberty for all of our progeny, regardless ones who. That's another thing that gets me. I really hate bullies, and I hate when someone is, you can tell when a decision's made based on someone's skin or the way that they talk or mental deficiencies. And that drives me crazy. Banana Anna and I were in a Staples the other day doing an Amazon return. And I'm in there, and this guy is just shitting on this high school girl. And I'm trying to keep quiet, but I'm not the guy to keep quiet. And he's just doing this because he knows she doesn't want to lose her job and she's too scared to say anything back. So finally I open my mouth. I'm like, why don't you shut your fucking mouth, bro? And then he starts running away. I'm like, no, don't come back. You want to be a fucking tough guy. There's no such thing as a tough guy that's walking away. Come back over here, bro. Stop being a fucking pussy. And then I walked outside to go get in our truck, and he was like, still, I was like, oh, you're pretending you can't hear me, you fucking pussy. This girl was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you for standing up for me. Like, activism isn't like just filming police. Like, activism is being better people sometimes than the people that you see. And I'm no shining example of what the best people can be. Like, I used to be a shitbag. AFA, thanks for supporting old timer shallow water long jump competitions. And I've never hid this. Leslie knows this. A lot of you know this. I used to live under bridges doing drugs. I was homeless. I'm homeless, like a homeowner. You know, like I never thought I would be here, and I do it because I have a beautiful woman, and all of you standing right next to me. Not a one of you are behind me. DMA is able to do what he does, not because he has a beautiful woman standing behind him, but because he has a strong woman standing right next to him. When you say someone's standing behind you, it doesn't really serve a purpose, right? Because if you push, what's behind one domino? 100 others. You knock one domino down and the rest fall. But if all the dominoes are lined up right next to each other and you knock one down, none of the others fall. Everyone throw a super chat party. And here is the reason before I go. So before I go, there's one thing I wanted to say, and it's you should do better. I was riffing on a fucking song. And I've been doing that, guys. Challenge out there. I've been doing this. If you have a public official that's acting kind of silly, speak song lyrics to them. Until, like, for example, one lady was like, oh, I love a small town. And I was like, I can breathe in a small town. I literally recited John Mellencamp's Small Town. And I was like 2 verses into it, and she didn't get it. And it was just so much fun. So if you do that, make sure you send it to me, and we'll give you some prizes. We love giving away prizes. I can't hit the right button. I gonna hit the buttons. But I want to show you guys why, for example, it doesn't matter even if they're fucking libraries. Tyranny exists everywhere. By the way, folks, you guys should really know. And I'm going to play the intro of this video. And there's a library called the Wheeler Public. So, for example, Nashua Public Library. They didn't do well in a video, and I let them know my thoughts on Facebook. I came back to find out that my messages were deleted and I was blocked. So I called every alderman. And I spoke to 2 of them, and they were like, yeah, not surprised. Nashua sucks for that, and we'll make sure that changes. And I was reinstated immediately. My comments reinstated, all that. Then we get to the Wheeler Public Library in Orange, Massachusetts. That's a Wheeler Public Library. Now, if you leave a comment, make sure you screenshot it. They will block you immediately. I set a precedent the first time. It was a bad precedent. I allowed them to get out of it without recourse. Supreme Court has ruled that whether it be Google, Facebook, Instagram, it's a public forum. Even police stations, most notably, just about a year ago, a guy was saying, fuck you, dirty pigs, you all suck. And they blocked him and deleted his comments. Guy won $100,000. You can't block people in a public capacity because they're redressing their grievances. Okay, it's the First Amendment. The Wheeler Public Library will block you immediately. Let's get our class action going. We'll make them learn. And I want to show you exactly why you film public libraries. And this video, I will tell you one thing. Bananarana stole the show here today. Oh, Steve Harloha. You guys rock. Much love and aloha, Josh and DMA. Now hit that like, everyone. Mahala. Bananarana rocks in this video. And this is why you film librarians. Violated today. Good citizen. Sad citizen today.
For what?
Because my rights were violated by that young lady.
Well, you know what? If I told you that you couldn't come in here, say if you were wearing a cross, when you came in here, if I told you couldn't come in because of your religion, would your rights be violated?
Nobody, I'm sorry. Can you? I don't want to be recorded. I'm not even on Facebook.
In public.
You're infringing on
I'm infringing on your.
I didn't ask you. Did you ask me?
I don't care. I'm not going to ask you. No, I'm just going to do it.
No, did you ask?
No, nope, and I won't. So enjoy that.
Please do.
Enjoy them. No, I'm gonna disseminate it to hundreds of thousands of people.
And you know what?
What's up?
God's watching you very closely.
Well, you know what? That's actually freedom of religion we just spoke about. Also freedom of the press. So beat it.
Get over yourself.
So she's no, just get it. By me using my right that is actually real and protected by law, I'm infringing on her right to privacy, which is non-existent and is not protected by law. That's what she just said, right? That's basically what she just said. So,
can I help you?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but are you doing videos?
I'm sorry?
Are you doing videos?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we can't do videos. You're certainly welcome to take pictures. And I can certainly show you around if you'd like to take
That's
pictures.
a new one. So I can't do videos, but I can take pictures.
Would you like to speak with my director about it?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
All right. Well, I'll have her send her down for you, okay?
Hey,
So
Rusty.
Jess said that you would like an apology.
Yes.
And what would you like an apology in regards to?
So you told us that we couldn't film, we couldn't video record,
Yes.
Which is a violation of our First Amendment right.
Well, I'm sorry if that was misunderstood on my part.
Hold on, I don't want the passive aggressive apologies. Keep that. Let's zip it out. Like let's retry. Hold on, Rusty. No, you're excused. I don't want you to apologize. I feel it. I'm leaving here with your job, or I'm leaving here with a real apology. And I was kind enough to offer you that because, as Jessica will tell you, I don't normally do that.
Kind enough to offer to do a tour and take pictures.
Okay.
My apologies for misunderstanding. And if you would like to do what you're doing, that's fine.
How do you misunderstand? You said you can't video record here. How is that a misunderstanding?
I do have a question for you, Rusty. As you're walking away, you speak to him, but you don't speak to me. I didn't get an apology from you. You literally asked what the apology would be for, and you didn't let him finish his sentence before cutting him off for the fake apology.
You know what, Rusty? You know what? You do have to work. You guys close at what, 7? 8 o'clock? All right. So right now it is 5. So you got about 2 hours, 55 minutes till you close. Enjoy your last 2 hours and 55 minutes employed by the town of Orange. She was asking you to contact. So she tells us, so I understand the sequence of events. She tells us that we can't film in a public place. She's wrong. And then when she comes up here to have you enforce that and you don't because we're right and she's wrong, in lieu of apologizing, she asks if you want her to call police on a unofficial line. Is that basically what's happened so far?
Yes, not called. I apologize that Rusty violated your rights and treated you like absolute crud.
That was crazy. And Banana Anna brings up a great point. It's usually the people that are going around reminding you that they're a good person that are not actually good people. Like, what good people do you know run around saying, I'm a good person, please believe me? It's usually the people that aren't so good. And she's threatening me with God. God's watching. He will smite you. You know what's interesting? They want to fall back on the freedom of religion, but they don't want you practicing your First Amendment right. And it's interesting because they're both reflective as the 5 components of the First Amendment. I'm a good person. God is watching you. No filming. That's the reason we stopped you today. You guys got to watch Banana Anna's live stream. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So we've been running over here today. She's been Banana. She's been Sweet Tea. She's been the J-Town Press. He's been DMA. I've been AFA. Together we've been DMAFA, T Press Banana, and that's the reason I stopped you today.